welcome back to Pandamonium, our Cities Skylines 2 Let's Play series. This is episode 4, where we're not just expanding our city, we're setting the stage for an economic boom. If you missed our industrial area's dramatic transformation in the last episode, not to worry, just pause here and check out the links in the description for a quick catch-up. And hey, if you're enjoying this architectural journey so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But now, grab your favorite beverage, get comfy, and let's embark on today's grand building adventure. We're kicking things off today by pushing the boundaries of Pandamonium. We're purchasing new tiles and immediately getting our hands dirty by laying down our main arterial roads for our new neighborhoods. I'm envisioning these as the city's lifelines, with gentle curves gracefully connecting our growing city. A little creative terraforming and some clever use of the extended road upgrades mod will make these roads not just functional, but a beautiful part of our city's landscape. But before we dive deeper, there's a loose end we need to tie up. Our bus depot from an earlier episode, I've been meaning to relocate and enhance it, so let's take care of that now. We'll position it just off the main thoroughfare, adding some understated yet impactful details. It's these small, careful touches that infuse our city with a sense of purpose and thoughtfulness. And speaking of thoughtful design, let's craft a custom park around this functional one. I'm aiming for an inviting atmosphere here, with ample greenery, comfortable seating spots, and a pedestrian path for easy access. It's all about creating spaces where our virtual citizens can unwind and enjoy the Pandamonium lifestyle. I've also been reading your comments, and I appreciate your feedback. Some of you have mentioned enjoying the more relaxed moments in our builds, so let's take a moment to appreciate our new area with a brief cinematic interlude. It's important to enjoy the fruits of our labor, after all. Now, back to business. Roads, terraforming, the foundational elements of city building. We're sketching out the neighborhood with an emphasis on natural, organic layouts that respect the existing environment. And a little heads up, I'm planning to experiment with a mod to transform our coastline into a stunning beachfront in future episodes, so I can't wait to see how that turns out. Lately, I've been inspired by the real-world concept of frontage roads, so in Pandamonium, we're implementing this by setting back our residential and commercial roads a bit from the main arteries. This approach should help manage traffic flow and create a more intimate, community-focused space for all of our residents to enjoy. comes the fun part, disrupting the order with alleys. These aren't just any roads, they're the veins of our local neighbourhoods, bringing a touch of spontaneity and organic growth to Pandamonium. I envision these alleys as hidden gems, weaving through our city, offering shortcuts and secret passages that break away from the monotony of a structured grid. Think of these alleys as the backstage of our city, where the real, unscripted city life happens. They're where you find the back entrances to cozy cafes, the small, local art galleries, and the community gardens that the locals cherish. These alleys are where street artists might leave their mark and where neighbours meet for impromptu chats. It's all about adding layers to our city's personality. As we build, feedback from my live chat brought to light the necessity for additional access in this rapidly expanding area. Recognizing the growing traffic demands, I'm taking the plunge to upgrade our industrial interchange from a simple three-way to a more complex four-way junction, adapting to the evolving needs of our virtual city. And let's remember, if this bold move doesn't pan out as expected, we always have the flexibility to reassess and rework it. After all, in Pandamonium, every challenge is an opportunity for innovation and improvement. And with our alleyways in place, forming city blocks, I'm maintaining a balance. While I'm not a fan of monotonous grids, I do have a soft spot for clean, 90-degree angles that lend a sense of order and neatness. What's your take on this approach? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious to hear your preferences. Our city has more than doubled in size, prompting an immediate need to upgrade our telecommunication infrastructure. So, we're introducing a more advanced antenna, strategically placing it near our industrial zone, high up on a cliff, and retiring our old tech. With that, it's zoning time. We're kicking off with a significant office area, strategically planned to be easily reachable from both of our bustling neighbourhoods. This accessibility is key for our virtual workforce, ensuring a smooth commute and fostering a vibrant business community. And when it comes to the waterfront, I'm envisioning a bold statement, a cluster of towering high-rise offices that will redefine our city's skyline. These skyscrapers won't just be workplaces, they'll be architectural marvels, combining functionality with awe-inspiring design. It's not just about building structures, it's about crafting a symbol of Pandamonium's prosperity and innovation. A skyline that's not only functional, but also visually stunning. For the first residential zone in this new district, I'm picturing a thoughtfully planned escalation in density. We'll begin with charming, lower density housing, creating a cozy and welcoming neighbourhood vibe. These smaller homes and buildings will set the stage for a community-focused area, where residents can enjoy a sense of closeness and familiarity. As we move closer to the waterfront, these structures will grow taller and more imposing, reflecting the transition to a bustling urban atmosphere. This gradual increase in building size isn't just about aesthetics, it's about creating a diverse and dynamic living space. By the time we reach the waterfront, we'll have a stunning array of medium to high density buildings that offer breathtaking views and a vibrant lifestyle, perfectly blending the tranquility of residential life with the excitement of urban living. And now, let's introduce some long overdue mail services to our city. Positioning the post office near our office district seems ideal. With some added parking and a smattering of mailboxes along our main thoroughfares, our citizens can now send and receive mail, adding another layer of realism to our digital world. I imagine our frontage roads bustling with activity, making them prime locations for a commercial strip. It's all about capitalizing on foot traffic. Where there are pedestrians, there's business potential. And hopefully, this will keep those lack of customer alerts at bay. And as we inch closer to the city's heart, it's time to think vertically. We're introducing medium-density residential and commercial areas, row housing, and some mixed-use buildings. I want this part of Pandamonium to have a distinct skyline, so I'm zoning with an eye for aesthetics. Time for the big leagues, high-density offices. I was pleasantly surprised by the demand for these, and the resulting area turns out fantastic. It's a rapid growth, sure, but it's thrilling to see our city evolve this quickly. While we're here, here's a little tip for those dabbling in high-density zones. The size of the building's footprint directly influences its height. Want skyscraping giants? Opt for 6x6 zones. For something more low-key, smaller 2x2 or 2x3 zones are your friends. We're not seeing a huge demand for high-density residential just yet, but let's go ahead and zone it in anticipation. This proactive approach is all about staying one step ahead, ensuring that when the demand does spike, our city is ready and waiting to accommodate it. By doing this, we're not just reacting to the current needs of our city, but actively shaping its evolution, preparing Pandamonium to seamlessly transition into a bustling metropolis when the time comes. With the introduction of high-density areas, the demand for parking becomes more apparent than ever. To address this, we're unlocking underground parking facilities, a modern solution that keeps our streets spacious and uncluttered. Disaster alert, our first major setback. Some of our skyscrapers are crumbling. This was an oversight on my part. I planned to add public transportation later, not realizing the traffic chaos it would cause. Here's hoping everyone made a safe exit, but that is a lot of stairs. To address the traffic issue, we're implementing a pedestrian tunnel to ease congestion at this problematic intersection. The difference is night and day. It really helps smooth things out, removing those pedestrian crosswalks. Removing the traffic lights from our roundabout also proved to be a smart move. I'm not entirely sure how they got there in the first place. Let's introduce some transit options to reduce car dependence. We're rolling out trams and buses, a decision that will significantly impact our traffic flow. These pre-planned, wider roads are now being adapted to accommodate these new transit lines. And with traffic better under control, we can focus on completing our zoning and adding some unique buildings to diversify and beautify our skyline. As we approach the finale of this episode, we're entering a phase that's all about adding those final, detailed touches which truly bring Pandamonium to life. Normally, I like to blend this detailing work with the zoning process, but today I'm shaking things up a bit. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this new strategy. Do you prefer the integrated approach that we've taken in the past, or is focusing on details at the end more your style? Let me know in the comments down below. Your feedback always shapes the way we build our city. This time, our detailing is all about finesse and precision. We're utilizing the surface painter tool to its fullest potential, adding texture and color to our urban canvas. It's like giving the city a fresh coat of paint, but instead of just color, we're adding vibrancy and depth. Think lush grass in the parks, well-trodden paths in our residential areas, and vibrant, bustling streets in our commercial zones. Each stroke of the surface painter adds another layer of realism and charm to our city. These parks are more than just aesthetic additions. They're vital lungs of the city, providing spaces for our virtual citizens to relax, socialize, and enjoy the outdoors. There'll be places where virtual community events can take place, from weekend farmers markets to outdoor concerts. Imagine the life and energy these events will bring to our city. And that's a wrap for today. We've made incredible strides in Pandamonium, and I'm honestly amazed at how far we've come. Our budget is now skyrocketing, crossing the astonishing mark of 150,000 credits per hour. It's a testament to the hard work and strategic planning we've put into this city. This kind of growth is something I could only have dreamed of when we first started. It's almost surreal to see these numbers, and it truly shows the potential of what we can achieve together in this virtual world. Looking ahead, the next episode is shaping up to be an exciting venture into community-focused projects. I'm buzzing with ideas for developing a stunning beachfront that not only enhances the beauty of our city, but also offers a recreational haven for our virtual citizens. Imagine the sound of virtual waves, the sight of digital sunsets, and a lively boardwalk filled with attractions. This beachfront will be more than just a pretty landscape. It's going to be a vibrant, active part of our city's life. But that's not all. We're also planning to create a nature reserve alongside the highway. This will be our green oasis, a place where nature and urban life meet harmoniously. It will not only add to the city's aesthetic appeal, but also provide a much-needed ecological balance. The reserve will be a sanctuary for virtual wildlife, a place for educational trips, and a peaceful retreat for residents looking to escape the hustle and bustle of city life. It's our way of bringing a little bit of the wilderness into our urban landscape. So, as we close this chapter and look forward to the next, I invite you all to join me in this continuous journey of city building. Your input, suggestions, and support are what make Pandamonium not just a game, but a shared experience. Don't forget to subscribe for more adventures, hit that like button if you enjoyed today's progress, and share your thoughts and ideas in the comments section down below. I'm always excited to read what you have to say. And until our next episode, keep those creative juices flowing, and as always, happy building.